Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do for our transition color, we're going to be taking the color light brown, which is a matte light brown, and we're going to be applying that to our crease for our transition color. So you can take any blending brush that you have. I'm just going to take the regular one that I always take, is an E25 from Sigma. I just feel like it's perfect for that part in my eye. So I'm just going to take this right above the crease and then apply that and blend that out. And this light brown color is very, very pigmented, so you don't need too much to get the correct color that you want, the right color payoff on your eye. So I'm just blending that out and then making sure there's no harsh lines, but like always, we will go ahead and go back and blend that out some more. So the next color that we're going to be taking is for our lid, and we're going to be taking just any flat brush. It doesn't necessarily have to be a flat brush, just anything that'll pack on the color onto your lid. And we're going to be taking the color Nectar, which is a perfect apricot color, and it is also a matte shade. So we're going to be taking that and applying that to our whole lid. Okay, so there we have Nectar, and then we have the light brown in our crease. So here we go. All right, now we're going to be doing our favorite part, which is the star of the show. We're going to be taking the color navy. So it's a deep navy, which is also a matte. This look is completely matte today. And I'm just getting a little brush like this. So as you can see, I'm working like very, very slowly. And just focusing in the outer V as so. So now that we have minimal product onto the outer V, this is not all we're going to be doing with the outer V, but just we have our base down and we know where we want it, we know where it needs to be. We're going to be taking the E25 brush and then just blending that navy up into light brown very, very lightly. So I have no further product on my brush. I'm just taking that navy and blending it upward so that it meets the transition color. So we're focusing on this before we actually get to the lower part of our outer V. We're focusing on the transition color. And you could bring that up a little bit as so, and just make the light brown and navy into one color. Okay. So now that's blended out. We're gonna go ahead into our outer V and then blend this out. Have your brush to an angle so that there's, you know, you really don't get the eyeshadow where you don't want it. And then we're just going to be blending that upward and then inward into our lid. And then out a bit, just making sure that we have enough product on our whole eye and that we have the color pigmentation that we need and we're not blending out too much. You could always just go back and add more color in if you feel like the color intensity is not what you wanted. And then I'm just going to be going very, very, very lightly up into the crease a bit and then just blending that out. I do have a little bit of the blue on the brush still. So here is what it looks like, and then as you can see, the color pigmentation is a lot more intense on this side. So we're going to go ahead and with the E25 brush, we're going to be getting that navy very, very lightly and very little product. We're just going to be tapping that in and then tapping off the excess, and then we're going to be applying that to the outer V. Okay, so we have blended that out. Now for our brow bone, we're going to be using the color Buff, which is just a yellow toned brow bone highlight. And then we're going to just be blending that out with the same brush that we applied the brow bone with. And then taking that crease color and then blending that upward to just blend the brow bone shade into the crease color. Now we're going to go to our lower lash line. So today for the lower lash line, we're just going to be taking I just got random brushes, so don't pay attention to my brushes. Just get any brush that you guys want. This is just an e.l.f. brush, which is a flat rounded brush. And I'm going to be taking the color navy and applying that to my lower lash line with just a type of blending brush. We're just going to be taking the color Nectar and smoking that out with blending that at the same time. So we're going to be blending out the navy and then with the Nectar. Okay. All right. Now the last step that we're going to be taking for our eyeshadow look is just a big fluffy blending brush, and then we're just going to be blending that out and making sure there are no harsh lines where we don't want them, which is nowhere. So you want to make sure there's no harsh lines. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do, because looking at the mirror now, I'm just going to go ahead and apply more of the nectar because it got lost. And then going back in with the E25 to just pick up a little bit more of the blue, just because that's my little OCD. If I put more on my lid, I have to put more in the outer V. You probably won't be able to tell a difference, but that's just me. Okay. So now we're going to be blending that out once again. For the mascara today, we're going to be using the L'Oreal Miss Manga mascara, which I haven't stopped using it. And I've had it for about 2 weeks now, and it is amazing. Okay, so now that the mascara is applied, we're going to be taking the Marc Jacobs Highliner in black and applying that to the waterline. Okay, now for our winged liner today, we're going to be using, like always, when don't I use this, the NYC liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to be applying a winged liner. Okay, so here is the finished look out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I tried to do a smoky eye, not so much neutral, because I know that's what everybody's putting out there right now is neutral, which is definitely something that you can achieve with this palette, but I decided to go a little bit out of my comfort zone and do a full-on smoky. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will talk to you guys later, and make sure you guys check out my review of the new Lorac Pro 2 palette, which is obviously the palette that I used in this video today. I will go ahead and link that down below. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.